Hey Cancer, what is going on? Hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a general reading for the very end of November, beginning of December, but of course, it's timeless. You know, all my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You are very welcome here, Cancer. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I'd appreciate that very much as well. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you. Okay, put that there. Right, you have the High Priestess. Some of these are going to be in reverse, but we're not going to take them because I know half the deck is in reverse for some reason. You have the Six of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot, no, the Moon, the Queen of Wands, and what is this? The Five of Cups. Okay, so I can already tell there's some fear around being in a Queen of Wands energy or a King of Wands energy. So this is to do with like leadership, being seen. The Four of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. The Strength card. The Two of Cups. Right, there's some fear around a relationship or around like some kind of partnership here. You have two sixes together. There's some help that wants to come in, or there's some balance. Like the universe is trying to bring in some balance into your life, which is usually, it usually comes in the form of a person, or sometimes it comes, not always. You know, I guess you could win the lottery or something, but usually it comes in the form of a person. So there's some kind of help or some kind of equality that wants to come in that will get you out of like a tough spot or a tough energy. Like the Six of Swords is moving into a much more calm, easy energy. There's a reluctance here to listen to your intuition. Like I feel like your intuition is telling you something and you're like reluctant to listen to it. I feel like you're keeping yourself out of reach for some reason. Like with the Four of Cups, this could be like with the High Priestess and the Four of Cups, this could be to do with romance or just people in general. But like the Four of Cups is like it's like I don't want to do that. You know, and it's based on things that have happened in the past. So you might actually have a lot of people that want to be around you, but you don't want to be around people. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You know, there's something that's written in your destiny about being this Queen of Wands or the King of Wands energy, like a leader or owning your own business or being really confident or being in the spotlight. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's a new person that's trying to come in, and you have the Lovers. So this would be a soulmate connection. Like this would be your true love. When you have the Two of Cups and the Lovers, this would be your true love. Trying to come in, trying to make contact. Where's this sadness coming from? What's this Five of Cups here? Okay, you've been very hurt. I can see that with the Nine of Wands. Like you've had a lot of people let you down, or there's been a lot of betrayals. But this new person would make you really fucking happy. Like really, really happy. They're going to give you everything. Look at this here. You have the Knight of Cups, the Tower, the Sun, and the Four of Wands. So literally, like there's some kind of new person that's going to come in and make you an offer. It's some kind of love offer, or it's going to lead to love. Excuse me. Sorry. And it's going to happen really quick. There's something that happens really quick. Sorry, let me clear my throat. Sorry. There's something that happens really quick with the Tower and the Sun. Like you're happy very quickly. And you're settled very quickly. Like this person wants to come in and give you something that would make you more settled. Like this person is looking for commitment with the Four of Wands. Tell me why the Strength card is there. The Devil. Okay. This is very similar to a collective reading that I just stumbled my way through. So the Devil energy here is that you suck at receiving. With the Strength card, like you may have always had to have been very, very strong. And I can see you've been very, very stable by yourself. Like with the Ten of Pentacles, you're good at making money. But there's a stubborn, like, I don't want to open up. I don't want help. I don't want help. I don't need your fucking help. I could do it myself. I can even see in the card, there's someone trying to come in and you're like, I'm mad at you. Basically, it's like, I'm mad at you for trying to help me. Like, I'm mad at you for trying to love me. Is kind of what the vibe is. Basically, that's it. Which is probably rooted in feelings of lack of worth. Yeah, because you're more of a hermit. Or like with the Hermit here, you've maybe just been, I don't know, maybe you feel safer by yourself. Maybe you like to spend time by yourself. Maybe you've been in a hermit energy. Maybe something ended and since then you've just been like, and I don't care. But the thing is, you've been doing a lot, you might literally have been in hermit mode, but you've been doing a lot of work on like clearing out subconscious fears and anxieties and stuff like that. And I feel like it's now time like for you to be with this person that's coming in. So I also have the World card here, which I want to put here. So yeah, there's an ending to this Four of Cups here. There's going to be a new cycle with this person. They want to give you everything. This person wants to give to you. They're going to bring like a lot of stability in. So you're going to be very happy. It's literally almost like somebody taking your hand and being like, let me just lead you away from all this bullshit. Let me show you a good life. Let me show you that. Because I feel like you've maybe never had that. Because you know, when you have trouble receiving, it means that you're the one that had to do everything. Because if you didn't, things fell apart. Because everybody was fucking useless. Or people called you selfish if you didn't. Also, the High Priestess is someone who, you know, they're quite tricky to get to know. Like, they really don't let their feelings be shown. Like, they're quite stoic, you know. Oh, the Two of Swords is a little bit of a block here. A little bit of a like, no, I don't want that. Oh, what is this? The Five of Swords. It's like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't like being touched. You might even feel like that these days. You might even be like, just don't touch me with your dirty fucking energy. Just get the hell away from me. I feel like that a lot. Sometimes when I'm out and about, somebody like brushes up against me, I'm like, ew, don't fucking touch me. Now I have to go home and burn these clothes. No, I'm kidding. But sometimes you do feel like that, you know, just like, don't touch me with your skanky fucking energy. The Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands. There's someone here, like there's a new person here that wants to come in, but you have trouble receiving. Why is this Ten of Pentacles here? Why is this? I feel like there's resistance to commitment here for some of you. Because it was the Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles that wanted to come out, which is singledom. And coupled with the Strength card, that's like, I don't need you. I can do everything by myself. But there's someone that, you know, they know that, but they still like want to, you know, be with you. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So again, Six of Pentacles, receiving, equal give and take. You're coming out of hermit mode. And it looks like you're going to be doing it with a fucking bang. Because you know, that's a lot. Sometimes I feel like Spirit asks a lot. You know what I mean? Because it's like you've been in hermit mode, or you've been like super, super by yourself for a long time. And then all of a sudden you're going to be like the King or Queen of Wands, which is somebody that's, I mean, like in that, she's basically on stage in that card. So it's like getting a lot of attention, which, I mean, it could be from your work. It could be from this person. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Justice. This is your money. There's money here that wants to come in for you. There's both. There's money, like a lot of money, and a commitment that wants to come in for you. This is like your good karma coming in now. It's from something new. It's literally like you're coming out of hermit mode and you're just fucking off somewhere. Like with the Eight of Cups, even for some of you, you might even be packing a bag and you're like, all right, I'm out, bye. You know, you might be leaving a current job or something. Because the Page of Pentacles is something new. Like a new job, a promotion, new business. You're going to be in the spotlight though, whatever it is. And there's a new love that's waiting to come in. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups. It looks like it comes in fast. Like when this Ace of Pentacles comes in, when this person comes in, it comes in really, really quick. See here, you have the Hermit and the Six of Wands. So it's almost like you're being dragged out of hermit mode into the Six of Wands energy, which is like a lot of people around, or being given like a promotion or a managerial position, or just lots of people around or looking at you. You know, but you may be more of like a sort of hermit person, like you like to spend time by yourself, or you're more of an introvert, or that's just what you've gotten used to. And now all of a sudden you're being thrust into this spotlight. Wants to go over here. But you know, for some of you, you might just feel like it's easier just to be by yourself because you've had so many shitty people around that by this point you're just like, you know what, don't even touch me. Don't come near me, don't touch me. Okay, this person is showing up as a King of Cups. They could be Libra. They could have some strong Libra in their chart. It's going to make you really happy. Really, really happy. Oh my God, the Sun, really, really happy. All right, let's ask how you bring this person in, eh? Showing up as an Emperor, the Lovers. What the hell, Cancer? The World. Yeah, some of you guys might be moving. All right, let's ask about how you can bring this person in, or like what's, you know, what's blocking you. It's really what I'm asking. Empress. So, all right. This is literally almost word for word what came out for the collective that I did. You're going to have to decide, because I don't know if this is maybe more for the feminines, or you could be like you can flip the roles or whatever, but they're saying you need to be in more of an Empress energy, which is about receiving and going with the flow. Because the Strength card came out, which in this deck is about control. Wanting to stay in control. You know, refusing to give into the flow. So that doesn't have to be for just females. That could be for either gender. Like they're wanting you to get into an Empress energy of like just being more in the flow and just letting things flow. Because that's what Empress is, male or female. That's why she's abundant, is because she lets things flow to her because she feels worthy of them. Okay, so like what advice do you have for Cancer? Like how do they get the fuck out of their own way? How do they heal? What do you recommend? The Nine of Pentacles, this is self-esteem. Feeling worthy, essentially. Because I think the problem is you don't feel worthy. Like people who have trouble receiving, it's because they don't feel worthy of it. So you need to work on your self-esteem. So that would be, well, lots of different ways to do that. Yep, Empress, getting into your Empress vibe, feeling worthy of receiving. So I would go for your sacral chakra or your solar plexus or both. Four of Wands. You're moving towards stability. Yeah. Okay, balance your sacral chakra. Stick on, go to Meditative Mind. I'm not pimping for them. It's just a big channel and I know YouTube won't do anything to them. So I can name that channel. Go to Meditative Mind, type in sacral chakra and just stick on a frequency and listen to it when you're sleeping. Don't do that with the root chakra one unless you have a few days off the next day. Or you might want to like ease yourself in to the sacral chakra thing. Maybe just put it on for an hour or something like that. I don't know. See how you feel. But see, the sacral chakra is all about receiving. I don't want to go on and on and fucking bore you, but it tends to be one of the ones that gets blocked in childhood. You know, like say you grew up in a household where you were always called selfish if you didn't do, you know, if you know, I don't know, your mum saw you playing and she'd say, oh my God, you're a selfish child. You know, something like that. You grew up with like a lot of guilt and shame. It tends to block the sacral chakra. So you become a people pleaser. You have trouble receiving things. You tend to shut down your feelings. Creativity doesn't flow for you. You know, because all that stuff was dismissed as like not mattering because it's only you, right? But it does matter, you know. Let me just, yeah, you know, it does matter. Like the spirit is telling you, like that's the energy to get more into, like heal that sacral chakra energy. It's also, by the way, if you have a lot of addictions or an addictive personality, that's a block in your sacral chakra. If you're a workaholic, if you can't rest, like if you're always feeling guilty, if you have a lot of kidney problems, things like that. I have another channel that talks about all that stuff. You should check it out. It's all free because there's a little bit of resistance here. And I just feel like a lot of it's to do with your sacral chakra, particularly as well, you know, like for the females watching, you know, you may have always had to have been in more of a masculine energy, but that's what this person is doing. So there doesn't need to be two masculine energies in a connection. And I don't mean men, I mean masculine energies, because they're different. Like, even if you have two men together, one in the connection is going to be a masculine and the other one's going to be feminine, right? Because it doesn't work otherwise. So my friend, I'm thinking that you're probably the feminine, you know, so, and you also have the Ace of Wands here. So yeah, something to do with your sacral chakra is going to make you feel like more passion, like more joy. You know, when the sacral chakra is blocked, there's no fucking joy in anything, you know. It's just like routine, like chores, work, chores, you know. And it'll make you feel a lot happier, like the sacral chakra is connected with joy. But you were maybe never allowed to have that as a kid. You know, maybe you were trying to do something fun and your mum was like, you're a selfish child. Like, yeah, children do that. Children are meant to be selfish. You're supposed to be the fucking adult. And you know what? If you're not going to look after your kids properly, don't fucking have them. All right. Let's get some messages to close down your reading, Cancer. Hold on a second. Okay. Management. You. Something new. Some new job. Could be in management. Could be managing a team. Could be leading a team. Something where you're like, you know, higher up. Promotion. Yeah, it's something where you're elevated above your current position. You're going to be moving house. This guy could be a business owner. This guy, this girl, this guy, this person could be a business owner. Yeah. Put the focus on yourself. That what I always read this card as is put yourself first. So it's not, they're not saying that you're like obsessing about this person or anything, but they're saying put yourself first. Like that's Empress energy, like about, you know, looking after your health, you know, feeling worthy. Like, because like I keep saying, you've grown up with, or somewhere along the way, you've developed this idea that you're not worthy of help, or you're not worthy of receiving, and you're the one that's supposed to give to everyone else, otherwise you have no worth. So that's kind of always caused you to put yourself second. So they want you to put yourself first, right? With this Empress energy. Yeah, they're saying you're ready. So I guess you've done the work. But I would still work on that sacral chakra. But they're saying you're ready for whatever maybe you don't think you're ready, like for whatever the Six of Wands is. This promotion or being seen or whatever. Maybe you're like, oh my God, I don't want to fucking do that. But they're saying you're ready. Yeah, look, entering receiving mode. So I think you've done a lot of work on yourself to get here. And the last card, going on a trip, holiday, going traveling. So for some of you, you could be doing something like that. So that's your messages, Cancer. I hope it was useful. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.